there's got to be mint in here. This is like blue raspberry, all those blue raspberry ice flavors, but weaker on the blue raspberry, and then they're like peppering a bit of mint in.
Welcome to PricePlow.
What's happening, PricePlow Nation? All you NutraFX fit freaks out there who are looking for a little something extra in your amino acids. And by something, I mean something that we should all be getting a lot of, and that's leucine. This is Mike Roberto, founder of PricePlow. Now, this is a throwaway. This is kind of a makeup video from way back. We did a sponsored promotion with NutraFX, but we didn't have all their products in stock at the time. This is back when Matt was working with us on the channel. Congrats to Matt on your baby and passing the bar exam, by the way. He's off to lawyer land now. And anyway, one thing that I haven't ever really talked about enough that I need to get out of the way first off, NutraFX's IsoFX Platinum here. I reviewed that earlier on the channel. We'll link back to it. This is currently my favorite vanilla whey protein isolate. You know, I've had a ton of them, but not every single one of them is perfect for me. And they seem to sometimes they offend me a little bit in just different tiny ways. This one actually has a little bit of stevia in there, and instead of the Ace K, and it works really well for me. And so I post that to Instagram once in a while. Follow us at PricePlow on Instagram. But yeah, I do post to Instagram once in a while with them. I am a fan of this company. I said in that video, I've been stalking them on Amazon for a while. You can tell they do really well, but they were in the world of Amazon. Bring them back into the world of YouTube here. So anyway, we are making up, and now they've sent over their new amino acid supplement, Amino Hero. And I have two, and one of these flavors is, both flavors are both actually pretty crazy, but I have the diced pineapple flavor here, and then we have the sour ice flavor there. Now, what I like about this, we're all, on PricePlow, we're all about, more is better than less in most cases, let's just say, when it comes to amino acids, especially the essentials, because you can't synthesize them yourself. Now, what I like though is that most of the time, you see a 2 to 1 to 1 leucine to isoleucine to valine ratio in the branched chain amino acid part of it. Now, branched chains are those three are 3 of the 9 essential amino acids. You often see them in a 2 to 1 to 1 ratio because that's the clinically studied ratio. But leucine is the anabolic trigger. Leucine is the amino that does a lot of the heavy lifting, so to speak, or kind of literally in a way too. And that's the main driver for mTOR signaling, which is hugely important and critical for muscle growth, hypertrophy, all that stuff, cellular growth in general. Anyway, why not have more leucine? It's not a terrible tasting amino acid anyway. And so that's finally what they've done, is they've married best of both worlds. I've always liked 4 to 1 to 1 leucine to isoleucine to valine ratio supplements. Leucine being more ketogenic, it's not going to convert to blood sugar or anything like that. I love leucine. The more the better. Sprinkle it on your pizza, as Mark Lobliner says. And we are getting extra here because we have 6 grams of BCAAs, 4 grams of leucine, 1 gram of valine, 1 gram of isoleucine, and then we have our 1 full gram, which is what we like, at least to get that 1 full gram of the other EAAs. And what you'll also notice here is that we do have methionine, and methionine is not last. Now, methionine is important, especially if you do a lot of fasting. It's important because it is a sulfur-based amino acid, and because of that, though, it smells bad and doesn't exactly taste that good. They didn't go easy on it. They didn't put it last. They put it 4th to last, actually. It's right in the middle. So that's the good news. The bad news is that all that comes in their own little proprietary blend inside that gram of non-BCAA EAAs. But that's how it's going to be. But we do have them all in there, and we do have a gram of it. So I'll take that gram over no gram, but I'm more excited. Really, I'm more excited about getting more leucine. I just love more leucine. Just eat beef, eat eggs, eat fish, eat a little bit of chicken. Chicken's like the vegetable of meats. Let's stick with the beef. Anyway, let's eat our high leucine, but we like to supplement, and I don't like to drink steak while I'm working out. I like to drink stuff like this. So the pineapple, let's talk about the flavors here, because I am holding sour ice, and we need to have a little talk about this and see who's this for. But for most people, we're going to default. If you're interested in this, you want to get a little bit of extra leucine alongside your EAAs, we're going to default to the diced pineapple. I think most people are going to like that most. Now, I did a weigh out on the sour ice earlier today because I was tinkering with the water level. That's part of the review process here. And on the tub, it does say, we have a 12-gram scoop. It does say to go with 6 to 8 ounces of water. Dude, I don't drink my amino acids with 6 to 8 ounces of water. And I don't know why it's on the label. I think they should revise that for the next run. But on social media, and I'm not even sure exactly who I was talking to, they said 14 ounces for the sour ice is better, and it is indeed better. So I'm going to do a quick weigh out right here. Now what's interesting is that after this, we're gonna try mixing these flavors too. And they call those two flavors internally at NutraFX, they call those two flavors Hulk Juice, which is interesting because I just took pre-workout in Hulk Juice. Okay, so I have a slightly light scoop at 11.3 grams, leveled off with diced pineapple. So yeah, give it a slight heap, not too bad there. And I'll put that one, I don't know if you've ever seen, but I have some battle shakers here. And these are awesome, but they're also full of 14 ounces of water, 14 being the number that they recommended. Now I can tell the powder is yellow. Sometimes you get and that is from FD&C yellow number 6, so you do have some coloring in here. Citric acid, malic acid, sucralose, natural artificial flavoring, and silicon dioxide, and then the yellow 6. You do not have Ace K for the Ace K haters out there. Diced pineapple, I like that name, diced pineapple. And there you go, there's your yellow. Swirl and sip. Ooh, so this is actually lighter than I've been having it. I think I've been having it with like 10 to 12 ounces of water lately, or I've been double scooping it in 20 ounces. This is a very light pineapple flavor, and it's like a late aftertaste. Like that was like 7 seconds after the fact. I then got pineapple juice, like out of the can pineapple juice, like the Tropicana or whatever those blue cans are, Dole maybe. So it's good. Yeah, it's like 5 seconds. And then I'm just left with this whole like the water's cold here, but there's a cooling aroma. And it's building as it goes. And if you like pineapple juice flavor, you're gonna like this. I'm pretty confident of that. Now, it doesn't taste exactly like pineapple juice. These are aminos, let's be honest. And we do have a full spectrum of the aminos, so it's not even gonna, the BCAAs are probably alone are gonna probably taste a little bit better, but hey, I'm down for anyone that's gonna throw in some methionine in the middle of that prop blend. Better than nothing. Now, for the fun stuff, sour ice. I could not tell you exactly what they're going for, but I have an inkling of an idea. This one is a bit blue, and we have FD&C blue number 1 here, but it doesn't seem like it's that heavy. And I see like little flavor crystals in here, which might give you a little hint of what is to come here. But yeah, the coloring is not too intense with the blue one. Amino Hero. Take a look at this. Very light-ish blue. There's got to be mint in here. This is like blue raspberry, all those blue raspberry ice flavors, but weaker on the blue raspberry, and then they're like peppering a bit of mint in. And it's not a ton of mint. It's like the Icebreakers gum, but way weaker. I still think I have a little bit of pineapple in my mouth because that flavor system just hangs. But my mouth is instantly like 4 degrees cooler, maybe 5 degrees. But it's like, what in the heck is going on here? It is seriously just enough mint to throw off the game. But if you are into like mint cocktails or mint drinks, you might like this. It is not my thing, but I am intrigued by it, and I think it's really good when it's really cold. I am more into the sweet. I love pineapple. I love mango-ish stuff, the tropicals. So in terms of flavor, I'm still going with pineapple. But if you're into like something way a little bit different, you've seen the jalapeno limeade. This isn't jalapeno, but you've like seen the jalapeno limeade flavors, and you think that's interesting. This is a dash of mint. It's the best I can say is it's 20% mint, 30% blue raspberry, and 50% I don't know. And that's really where I'm at with this. If you want, for summertime, like just load the thing all the way up with ice. Add the water, add your scoop. Hopefully it waters down to about 14 ounces because that's where this is best. Then you might really enjoy this. I will say though, it's not my jam, but I respect it if it is because it almost feels like there's erythritol. Like when you have erythritol, that sugar alcohol, and there's not. I looked at the label. When you have erythritol, your mouth is cooler. It's like, I'm getting that, but without the erythritol. So if you like that effect, but you don't like the fact that erythritol might jack up your stomach or something like that, this is where it's at. We also have a little bit of electrolytes in here, 10% magnesium, which I think is good. You don't want too much during workout time, but at the same time, so many of us are deficient. And then we have, and that comes from the electrolyte blend, sodium citrate, potassium citrate. So you got the sodium, got the potassium, got the magnesium. Stoked about that. And then 2 grams of glutamine for your recovery. Not, I'm not crazy one way or the other with glutamine. As long as I'm working out, I'll take it. But I've eased up on glutamine recently. But I'm still like, I don't need it. If it helps it taste better, so be it. You see, I keep coming back to this one because it is so damned interesting. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pour these evenly though, and we're going to mix these 2 together. Now I don't know if you remember from elementary school, but when you take blue and yellow, you're supposed to get green. Oh, that was so cool. All right, it was. So let's see how this tastes. That's interesting. They call it Hulk juice. Minty pineapple. If you're like into the craft cocktails or something, you might be into this. I think I'm just gonna stick with. Oh, okay, I get it. So this is funny. These 2 flavors hit you different times. The mint is up front, and then you're backwashed with pineapple. All right, well, I'm not gonna be doing this every day. I like the pineapple. Let's just put it that way. I like NutraFX. This supplement is a very good one. I love the fact that there's extra leucine in here, but I will be honest, my favorite NutraFX supplement is still the vanilla whey protein isolate over here. It just hits the notes that I need. Nothing over the top, nothing under the bottom, no weird backwash, no nothing. So I'm a fan of that. Way bigger. If you're gonna get one NutraFX product, I'm still getting ISOFX Platinum Vanilla. But if you want some diced pineapple or you want some mint in your drink, then Amino Hero is definitely approved for those reasons. I am huge. I wish all EAA supplements would go 4 to 1 to 1, even if there's not like a study backing it. Give me the damn leucine. NutraFX, I'd like to thank you for your patience in us making this video. We would love to do some more stuff with you, and I'm running low on that, so we might need to order a tub of that too. But otherwise, check this out. If you are looking for something like a little bit cooling for the summer of 2019, Mike Roberto with PricePlow. Thanks again for watching. Subscribe to the channel. We will have your alerts on pricelow.com/NutraFX. Follow us on Instagram to see what Ben and I are taking, because it changes a lot. But I think I'm going to be rolling the pineapple one into the stack every now and then, because that's where I like to stay, and I love that pineapple juice flavor. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.
Welcome to PricePlow.